As economic struggle hit harder than ever, in 2022, the UK faces the worst cost of living crisis in half a century. With the soaring cost of inflation, many families are already having to choose between heating and eating. But for some, that choice is a luxury. According to a YouGov survey, 15.5% of UK households are food insecure, and in 2020 to 2021, 4.2 million people were in food poverty, including 9% of children. We followed employees of Burnley's biggest food bank to see what a typical day looks like in the struggle to feed Britain.
Hi, my name is Nathan Norris and I'm the Foodbank manager here at BurnleyFC in the Community Food Bank. My day starts about 6 a.m. I get up, I make my way down to the food bank. We check how many parcels we're doing for the day. So on a normal day, it's around 25 to 30 parcels. So every parcel's different. So we build that parcel around the family. So whether it's a single person or it's a family of 5 or it's 2 families of 5, we build that parcel around the age of the children, the age of the people in the household. With a parcel, it's all your stable diet stuff, so your beans, your spaghetti, your pastas, your rice, your sauces. And then we add a lot of different things in as well. If there's any sweets and crisps that we can put in as added extras, if we have them, great. Drinks, we put ready meals in there. So it's quite a large parcel for a family. We aim to feed people 7 days a week, 3 meals a day. So for about 9:30 we start getting the parcels ready to go out in the van. So we collect them all, we find out what postcodes they're going to. We work with BB 10, 11 and 12, and that's across Burnley and Padiham. We also have collection points that we deliver our parcels to. So about 25 parcels go to the collection points. There's 7 collection points around Burnley and Padiham, Padiham being the furthest one away. So we get all them parcels ready, we send them out to collection points, and then we have deliveries as well, so we deliver to home addresses. Throughout the pandemic, we went from doing some people coming in and getting parcels to a delivery service of 60 to 70 people a day, or families a day. And then throughout the pandemic, it just got a lot harder to tie people down to volunteer because a lot of people went back to work. So the idea that we came up with was to introduce collection points, just to try and get people out of the house. People were very nervous about coming out of the house just because of the pandemic. So we were able to try and get those people out, enable them to come in, pick the parcel up and have a chat with people as well. People become a bit lonely when they're at home on their own, so that's one of the reasons why we made the collection points available. By around 10 a.m. the parcel should have already gone out, so what we try and do now is get all the food back on the shelves again. So we have donations coming in on a regular basis, so we get all the shelves stocked and ready for the next day. We have a driver that comes in around 12 o'clock and then starts collecting food from all our suppliers, all our supermarkets. So we have customer donations scattered all around all the supermarkets, so we pick up from those. And then we also get the donations from supermarkets, any damaged products that they can't sell. And then we bring them back to the food bank, we sort through them. Some of them can go in the food parcels, some of it is distributed out into other food banks and other charities around Burnley and surrounding areas. We have 4 key partners that we currently work with. So Kellogg's being one that donates all the cereal, so that goes towards our food parcels and our breakfast clubs. And also we distribute the cereal out to all the other organisations within the Burnley. We have Warburton's, who support us with 2,500 products per week to support our breakfast clubs and also our parcels. And we have Clayton Park, again another bakery, so they support us with all the cookies and all the sweet stuff. And then we have the Spa. So the Spa have been really, really good. They've got donation points in all of their stores, customer donations, and also any damaged products that they can't sell, we then receive. We also pick up ready meals from Daisy Communications, so they've been amazing from the start of the pandemic. So they've been donating ready meals, about 250 ready meals per week, which goes into our parcels, which have been really, really good. So we have several donation points that people can donate to through all our supermarkets. We have all in our shops, in doctor surgeries, in banks, that we have different collection points that people can donate into. We also have our match day collections, which is a fantastic sort of scheme that we're running through the football club, the Burnley supporters group as well. So they man bins on a match day, and we encourage fans to bring donations down on a game, which has been really, really good so far. I think it's a really, really difficult time throughout the pandemic, and now we've got the living crisis, and it just makes this job even more meaningful to know that we're supporting people with food, and people aren't able to choose between heat or eat. I think that's really important that we get that message out there, that if we can support with food, it's one less thing for somebody to worry about.